Hello, and welcome to Top Select 10. Looking for the most thrilling action movies to dive into? We've got you covered with our list of the top 10 best action movies you need to watch right now. From high-stakes heists and jaw-dropping stunts to heart-pounding battles, these films will keep you glued to the screen. Whether you're a fan of explosive blockbusters, gritty thrillers, or martial arts showdowns, this list has something for every action lover. We'll take you through epic scenes, top-rated picks, and hidden gems that guarantee non-stop excitement. Make sure to like this video, subscribe for more movie recommendations, and let us know which action-packed movie you'll be watching next in the comments. Get ready for an adrenaline-fueled binge session that you won't want to miss. Number 10. Security. Former USMC Special Forces Captain Eddie Deacon is out for any job stat to reunite his family later. He's engaged as minimum-wage security guard in a large shopping mall off town, proudly commanded by handsome, huge fighting Virgin Vance, who lets the rest get away with sloppiness. On their first nocturnal watch, Eddie opens after closing time to let in freaking girl Jamie, who claims to be persecuted by killers, as she's the key eyewitness in an impending mob trial, barely escaped from a bloodily attacked FBI convoy. Vance soon wisely steps aside to let Edie take charge of their defense, as there is a small army of thugs laying siege under the cynical command of one Charlie, whose offer to let everyone go if Jamie is delivered is refused. Even the Klutz guards now must step up to fight the experienced goons for survival, or die trying bravely. Number 9. The Beekeeper. The beekeeper Adam Clay farms his bees and produces honey in a barn rented from the gentle landlady Eloise Parker, who treats him with affection. When she falls in a phishing scam, all her money, credit cards, and the money of a charity institution that she is the administrator immediately vanishes from her account and she commits suicide. Adam visits her during the night and is surprised by her daughter, the FBI agent Verona Parker, that believes he is the killer. But soon the investigation shows that it was suicide. Adam is released, and Verona shows him what happened to her mother. Adam is a retired and skilled agent from a secret program called Beekeeper and resolves to find the responsible for the death of Eloise. He finds the address of the scammer and kills the responsible scammers and burns their building to the ashes. Now he is hunting down the owner of the scam, who is connected to important people, while Verona and her partner Agent Matt Wiley follow his track of destruction and death. Number 8. Bad Boys for Life. Bad Boys for Life is an American action comedy film. Marcus and Mike have to confront new issues, career changes, and midlife crises as they join the newly created elite team AMMO of the Miami Police Department to take down the ruthless Armando Armas, the vicious leader of a Miami drug cartel. Bad Boys for Life was theatrically released in the United States on January 17, 2020, by Sony Pictures, releasing under the Columbia Pictures label. The film was generally well received by critics and grossed $426.5 million worldwide, becoming the third highest grossing January release of all time. It was also the fourth highest grossing film of 2020 and the highest grossing film in the franchise. A sequel, Bad Boys: Ride or Die, was released on June 7, 2024. Number 7. The Killer. A man solitary and cold, methodical and unencumbered by scruples or regrets. The killer waits in the shadows, watching for his next target. And yet the longer he waits, the more he thinks he's losing his mind, if not his cool. A brutal, bloody, and stylish noir story of a professional assassin lost in a world without a moral compass. This is a case study of a man alone, armed to the teeth and slowly losing his mind. The Killer is a 2023 American action thriller film, directed by David Fincher from a screenplay by Andrew Kevin Walker. It is based on the French graphic novel series The Killer, written by Alexis Matz Noland and illustrated by Luc Jacquemin. The Killer premiered at the 80th Venice International Film Festival on September 3, 2023. It received a limited theatrical release on October 27, 2023. It began streaming on Netflix on November 10, 2023. The film received positive reviews from critics. Number 6. Kill 7.6. Talika and Amrit, young star-crossed lovers, see their forbidden romance put to the ultimate test when Talika's father arranges her engagement and whisks her away on the raunchy New Delhi Rajdhani Express. Unwilling to take her dad's decision lying down, elite NSG commando Amrit embarks on a daring mission to stop the arranged marriage, accompanied by his formidable army buddy, Varesh. Instead, their plans take an unexpected turn when a horde of blade-wielding dacoits raids the train, bent on chaos and murder. Now trapped in a confined space with danger lurking in every coach, Amrit must push the limits of hand-to-hand combat to save himself and the passengers. But can a lone soldier driven by love defeat an army of ruthless bandits? Number 5. The Shadow Strays. Codename 13. A 17-year-old trained assassin is under suspension because of a sloppy mission in Japan. The girl built a conscience when she met Manji, an 11-year-old boy who lost his mother to a crime syndicate. When Manji is captured, 13 is hellbent on setting a path of destruction to rescue the boy, including going against her mentor and the organization who hires her, The Shadow. The Shadow Strays is a 2024 Indonesian action crime thriller film written and directed by Timo Jajanto. It was released by Netflix on October 17, 2024. The film stars Aurora Ribeiro as codename 13, a 17-year-old assassin who is suspended after a botch mission in Japan. During this time, she crosses paths with 11-year-old Manji, who has just lost his mother. The film had its world premiere on September 10, 2024 at the 2024 Toronto International Film Festival. Due to its profanity and graphic violence, many countries have banned the film, including Brunei, Bahrain, Cuba, Iran, Indonesia, Malaysia, Saudi Arabia, Oman, and Yemen. Number 4. Wrath of Man. Wrath of Man is a 2021 action thriller film. Having barely passed the qualification exam, taciturn, inscrutable, and physically intimidating Patrick Hill starts working for Fortico Security, an armored vehicle company specializing in guarding and transporting millions of dollars across Los Angeles. But in this business, nobodies like Patrick are the prey and not the predators, and before long, armed to the teeth assailants try to rob his truck, only to die at his hands with pinpoint accuracy, in a flawlessly orchestrated ballet of bullets and death. Indeed, there is more to Patrick than meets the eye, making Fortico's instant hero someone you don't want to mess with. In the end, whose side is Patrick on? Wrath of Man was released in several countries on April 22, 2021, and in the United States on May 7th. Despite receiving mixed reviews from critics, the film grossed $104 million worldwide. Number 3. The Gentleman. A talented American graduate of Oxford, using his unique skills and audacity, creates a marijuana empire using the estates of impoverished British aristocrats. However, when he tries to sell his empire to a fellow American billionaire, a chain of events unfolds, involving blackmail, deception, mayhem, and murder between street thugs, Russian oligarchs, triad gangsters, and gutter journalists. Number 2. Sicario. Kate Macer leads a Phoenix-based kidnap response unit for the FBI. Following Kate's team leading a raid on a known drug den in nearby Chandler, Kate is recruited to work on a special ops team led by Matt Graver of the CIA, he who is on special assignment for the Department of Defense. They recruited her because they wanted someone with tactical procedures knowledge. Outwardly, the team's mission, which works behind a Delta Force team as its primary gunpowder as required, is to decapitate a Mexican drug cartel by capturing or dismembering the workings of the main players, cartel head Manuel Diaz, his second-in-command Guillermo Diaz, and drug lord Fausto Alarcón. Kate agrees to the assignment as she feels the work of this team would be more effective in stopping the drug trade in the U.S. than the piecemeal work of her current kidnap response unit. The third on the team is a mysterious Hispanic or Latino man Kate only knows as Alejandro, and who she does not fully trust as she can tell that he is suffering from a very traumatic past. When Kate and the team arrive in El Paso for their first mission, Kate learns that the team's workings are not all they appear on the surface, many of the proceedings which would not be considered above board or legal, despite the end goal being as she knows it to be. Still largely in the dark and only given information on a need-to-know basis, Kate decides to stick it out with the team if only to discover all that she is not told while still believing in the end goal. She may have changing, or at least mixed emotions as she learns more and more about what is going on, including the specific reason why she was recruited. Number 1. John Wick. Chapter 4. Condemned by the tyrannical high table to be on the run for the rest of his life, deadly assassin maestro John Wick, 2014, embarks on a Sisyphean mission of suicidal fury to decide his fate after the merciless carnage in John Wick. Chapter 3. Parabellum, 2019. At last, John's violent journey, fueled by vengeance and grief, ultimately leads him to a fateful confrontation with his former employers, the crime masters that forced him into exile. And as the blood-stained vendetta to destroy those who pull the strings continues, old companions face the brutal consequences of friendship, and all-powerful, well-connected adversaries emerge to bring Wick's head on a platter. But talk is cheap now, guns have the final say. Baba Yaga, the grim messiah of death, must make every bullet count in this bloody, once-and-for-all struggle for freedom. If you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, like and share the video. Thank you.